So hi everyone, this is Denise with Artist at Work, and it's day 3 at the Robinson Regional Agricultural Fair. And today I wanted to show you this wonderful swatch I got at the Robinson Art Guild in Lumberton, and it's part of the swap boxes. You bring stuff in and other artists bring stuff in, and then there's something that you can use, you can take it, and the only thing is you need to bring something else back eventually. If you don't have something that day, just bring something back in that you're not using anymore. And if you don't like the item you got, you can always bring it back and give it back, and somebody else might want it. And it's totally free as long as you're a member of the guild. And I met a new member there a couple days ago on Thursday night. I met Trisha. Hello, Trisha. And I'm not sure if she brought this in, but if she did, thank you, because this is a swatch of fabric, you guys. And it's got beautiful swatches, all different colors and patterns, and boy, do I love it. And look at all these different fabrics, designs, colors, okay? Look at, oh my goodness, wonderful. Look at that one. And this is just a swatch. And the nice thing is, some of it has paper on the back, which will help it adhere to my boxes. I'm going to use this for the lining of my boxes. Now I'm going to start with this little frog box I've been working on. I showed you in the last video, and apologies if the last video came up and changed, because I'm using DaVinci editor, and it's a little sensitive and I'm still learning how to use it, so I will have it video properly put up. I may have to do it again, so if you see anything change, that is why, and I apologize for that. So I'm working on this little box right here, and I started on the inside. I did the little fingernails like of the froggies, like they had their fingernails done. But now I need some fabric for down inside this box right here. And I thought, since the outside is orange and the inside is green, I thought this pattern right here would be so cute on the inside. And this one has some lining on the back, which would be great. So what I'm going to do is I need to cut this off as close as I can. Cut this swatch off. So just to show you how you can recycle items and materials to use on your boxes. So let me cut this off. I've got a really good pair of scissors. These are really old, but they do cut everything. I'll miss them if they ever leave me. So I'm going to set this aside. Now, I just need a little piece of this. So what I'm going to do is flip it over, and I need to cut off these edges here. And I apologize for the fan blowing, but it is warm. It's not too bad today. We're not sweating bullets today. Last night we did. The weather was beautiful last night. And we had a great time. Alright. that's what I need right there. And I just got to come in about that much, and I'm going to cut right about here, straight as possible. Actually, I think it goes better that way. Now I don't have my fabric glue here, but I am going to glue this to the backing, and some of it came up here. Let's see. Now I've got to just trim these little edges off. You never know what's going to happen when you're using a new fabric, or, you know, you have to kind of prepare for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the glue down and make sure I put it right along all the edges. And just to make this fabric stay down really good, I'm going to put some DuraClear over it. Now that's going to make the fibers thicker. I'm just going to put some DuraClear right in here and use my special brush. And that'll help adhere fabric down inside the box. So I've never used this fabric before, so I really didn't know what to expect. Oh, how cute. It just reminds me of frogs being orange with those lines like that. Adorable. Okay, so there we go. I got the inside done. That looked great. Got my extra pieces. So there's the bottom now of the frog box, all done. Now I'm going to still be working on the inside and the froggies. I need to change them some more, and the little flowers in here. Okay. There we go. Just like that. Alright. So I'm going to let that dry. I need to find some oval shaped pieces for their eyes, I think. Or maybe I'll just put some black circles in their eyes. So I'm going to get some little eyes. Excuse me. Okay. So here we go. So I'm going to put one here, like that. And I'm going to put another one right here. Okay. One here. You might hear some noise beside me. My husband's working on his carvings, and that gets a little noisy, but last time I watched my video to see how it was coming out by editing, it wasn't too bad. There we go. That changes the look of them a little bit. Adorable. Alright, so now I got their eyes in place. And now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the flowers around them. And I think what I'm going to do is get some, I have some fluorescent. Let's see. Not fluorescent, pearlescent. Alright, let me find my pearlescent pink. Usually the lily flowers are white. They don't have to be, you know. There we are. Alright, so I'm going to add a little yellow to the center. Let's see if I can find, oh, I got some sparkle yellow from tulip here. Now, like I said, sparkle yellow from tulip is a yellow color with glitter in it. So that's really different, you know. And I'm just going to pretend this is the center of the flower. This one had a center. And there's a center here. And this one it's yellow. So I'm just going to do that one first, but I'm going to make this lily white. Okay. So I just need to find my white. I moved everything around last night. You have to put things away and cover things when you're not here. It's a good idea. Add a little white to these little flowers here. Just on the edge. Okay, I'm just going to get my tool here and readjust these a little bit. But they do look more like my own now. And that's the idea about going over these pictures. It's just making them look more like your own. Oh, I like that little effect right there. Kind of blending the pink in with the white. Makes it look more like the kind of flowers I'm looking at. Ooh. Okay. I'll go with that. There. Very nice. Okay. I'm going to pull something. Now remember the fabric paint right here. This is a great paint because you can manipulate it a little bit. And when it starts to dry, you can pull it or take it and move it a little bit, you know. And blend it. Okay. Now their toes, nails are done. I've got their eyes different, and I've changed the flowers up a little bit. And I really like how they're kind of inset into the spots and into the corners. There we go, you guys. Little frog box. I'm going to let that all dry now. And later on I may do something else with Mr. Froggy here. And I might put some glitter glue on him so he'll sparkle in the sun. But right now I'm just going to set this aside and let it dry. So yesterday I showed you this box, and this is the mini paper doll. Tanisha Tress, I call her Tanisha Tresse. It's Tresses, but Tresse, I like Tresse better. So I'll say Tresse. And in the last video, I showed the inside of the box with the kitty cats in there now. And you may not have seen this part because my editing skills changed a little bit because of the new editor DaVinci, which I still am learning how to use it, but now I can show you the little kitty cats visiting in Tanisha Tresse's room. Put her here. Here she is. So now she can be in her room. You can set this up and pretend she's in her room doing things like that. Okay? And I do need to find some fabric for the bottom of this. And I don't know, let's see. The pieces I have here on the bottom, these are leather. There's leather swatches on the back here. Whoa, that's kind of cool. I didn't know that. Oh. Let's see what color we have. Oh. That's really pretty. I just gotta get a little sip of water, you guys. Hold on. Okay. So this is kind of catching my eye, and I think there's enough material to go along the bottom, but it's really not pretty enough for me. Let's see. Oh, that burgundy's nice. Red, pink. Might have to go with this yellow. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this yellow. Alright. And I gotta measure this out. There's plenty of material. And I think I'll use leather for the inside of this one. Alright, there we go, you guys. Wow, what a wonderful swatch pad. Love it. Love it, love it. Okay, so right now I'm going to have to turn over the box. And I'm going to have to kind of measure. Alright, what I'm going to do is get a piece of paper. What I'm going to do is going to get a piece of paper. Just like this here. And I'm going to trace it around it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it out about, I think about 1/8 of an inch smaller. what I'm going to do is get the inside of the box. And I'm going to place it inside and see how I did. Almost perfect, you guys. Almost perfect. I think my corner just needs to be a little rounder right here. Let's check it again. Oh, wow, I did good. You just never know. Alright, so I'm just going to take this and I'm going to trace it out. Tell you, I flipped over the material, the leather here, or vinyl, I'm not sure which it is. And I flipped it over and did it on the other side. I drew on the other side, excuse me. And now I'm just going to cut it out. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to recheck before I glue it in. Oh, wow, I did a really good job there, you guys. Okay, set it this way. Alright, now I'm going to put glue in. Now here, this part has paper on the back, but this part doesn't. So, maybe I'll put some paper on this part and then glue it on. Actually, I can use paper that I just made. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to put some glue here. I've never done this before on metal. There we go. And I'm just going to slide this in. This box. Home sweet home for Tanisha Tresse. Right like that. Now she can go right in there like that. Hello. And her stick can go in there. Everything goes in. Just like that. See that? Those are her wings. See? Magnetic. It'll hold right here, right here. Put her sideways so we close it. Alright, so now we're done with that. I'm very pleased how that's come out. Very pleased with it. There. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, you guys, is I need to make some clothes for Tanisha. And she deserves a very nice dress, I think. So I made sure to bring in some magnetic sheets and some paper. And I've got to create a dress for her. Now, usually what I do is I usually scan out the dolly and then make an outfit around what she has on. Now, she has a long shirt on, so I can't make like a fun dress for her. She has a long sleeve shirt on here. So I'm gonna get creative. And what I might do is just make a shorter sleeve and make this part of her dress. So what I think I'll do is I'll just trace around her. Since I don't have the scanner right here with me, I'm just gonna trace around her. Get an idea of her shape. Guys, no fear. Actually, I gotta stop right there where her little hand goes. Okay. So I got an idea where her neckline is. Just gonna bring it up a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is just make a dress. A pretty little fancy dress. Now her feet stop about here. Just like that. And what I'm going to do is pretend that some of this blue is part of her dress. So I'm just going to make a bigger cuff here. Just like that. Now it's turning out to be a pretty nice day. We're having clouds today, but luckily nothing raining yet. That's really great news. Alright, so let's think of what color we want to do a dress for her. And what I might do is give her like a little V shape. And when the blue shows through, that's okay, because her neckline is flat right here. Okay. So that. Okay. Some noises in here. It's scary. Glass crashing and things banging. It's kind of scary nowadays, you know, hear that. Scared me. Gotta get a drink of water, you guys. Okay. So she looks really cute in that pink, but I think maybe I might do a yellow dress for her. I'll make a yellow dress to start. So if I need to. Sure if I really like how the dress is looking right now. Yeah. Alright, so let's see how it's going. I'm just going to cut it out. It's really good. Then what we can do is take our skin tone and we'll pretend she has a V-neck dress right here and in her skin tone. There we go. So now she has a dress. Just noticing I've got some paper here with this tiger print on it, and I thought, wow, that would be so nice on her dress. So let me see what I can do. I might make her a really pretty tiger print belt. Okay, so now I'm going to take her little dress and add her a little beautiful tiger belt. Oh yes, what a beautiful little dress. Okay. So now I was thinking about the same thing along the bottom part of her dress. And I just have to make sure that this dries. Alright, now I'm going to put some fringe. I'm going to do the same thing a little further down. And I'm going to take my pen oh wow, that's pretty. Okay, so I'm going to stick this on here now. Trim on the dress. Okay. Clean up my mess a little bit. And my trash can. Okay. So now we're going to make this dress. I'm going to make this dress magnetic. So what we need to do is make sure Tanisha is magnetic to the magnetic sheet. Whoops, no, she's not going that way. She's magnetic this way. Sometimes you have to see. Yeah, she's definitely magnetic that way. So I'm going to turn her over. Going to pull this back. And I'm going to stick this down. And there we go. Now Tanisha's dress magnetic. There, now her dress is going to be magnetic to her. Okay, so what I'm going to do is cut this a little straighter. There, now it'll match the other one. It's a little shorter. That's okay. Oh. Now I think since she's got pink in her pigtails, I'm going to put a little bit of pink to make some little buttons here. You know what? I'll do a little trimming on her collar. There we go. So that's it for now, you guys. Gotta take a break. But thanks for watching. And this is Denise with Artist at Work. Okay. Subscribe to my channel, you guys. Would you please? Okay. And I hope you're enjoying everything I'm making over here. And, you know, this is a great time. It's just a great time. I hope you love the dress I made for Tanisha, and I'll show you more. I'm going to work some more off camera and make her some more outfits and things. So, see you next time. Bye-bye.